I'm a subscriber to this motion, and I am not applying that my name should be removed. I still subscribe to it. But let me start on a note of regrets that the motion is generating the kind of anxiety and nervousness that is totally unnecessary. Because as far as I'm concerned, this motion is not about Zamfara. The motion is about larger issues that should engage this Senate. Issue number one, we have always encouraged in this Senate community participation in policing. Recently, we hear that in Borno, in areas of the Northeast, we now have the equivalent of civilian working with the military task forces to bring normalcy to our troubled areas. What should engage us today, and I believe that this is what this motion seeks to do, is what is that level of community participation in policing? Are there challenges? Are we from this motion now seeing challenges that will confront us when we encourage communities to participate in policing? So that we begin to address those challenges. We agree that communities must participate in policing. We agree that the issue of security has gone beyond our security agencies, and that all over the world communities now participate in policing. To what extent? What is the nature of that participation? That is issue number one. Issue number two, if we are now saying, even if it is speculation, that state governments want to arm vigilante groups, one issue that is beyond speculation, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, is that state governments massively support the Nigeria police. Massively. They buy vehicles, they assist financially, they assist with logistics. If they assist that massively, is it not time for us to think out of the box about our policing? Has the time not come for us to properly consider the issue of state police? So the issues, Mr. President, are not issues of Zamfara. The third issue, Mr. President, and I think Senator Marafa alluded to it, and the mover of the motion, is this issue of small arms. Mr. President, you sit today as presiding officer, but you also sit as president of Speaker of ECOWAS Parliament. And you know one of the issues that has engaged the ECOWAS Parliament, and indeed all the municipal parliaments in the ECOWAS sub-region, is the issue of proliferation of small arms. Has the time not come for us to provide a legal infrastructure to deal with the issue of small arms? Not just in Nigeria, but in the ECOWAS region. So, Mr. President, the issues go far beyond Zamfara. There are major issues, and this motion, as far as I'm concerned, provides us to the opportunity as a Senate to address those fundamental issues of our land. The issue of policing, the issue of community participation in policing, the issue of state police, the issue of legal infrastructure to deal with the problems of small arms. And I think that we should see this motion from that perspective, and not the narrow perspective of whether it is Zamfara or not Zamfara. Those will be my humble submissions, Mr. President.